Today is auction Monday. Auction begins 12 noon Eastern, ends at 9 p.m. Eastern. Maybe a little late today because it takes forever to upload. First item, 2A01. This one, raw Georgetown flint, leaf-shaped blade, high quality raw, 6 1/4 inches long by 1 3/4 inches wide by 5/16 inches thick. Oh, very nice stuff. I was able to thin it down. Typical raw Georgetown. I think I had a hard time with one little spot here on this blade, so the lower part of the blade ended up being more narrow, so I could shoot flakes across and into that zone. So the blade is wider near the tip than it is near the base. Okay. Next item, 2A02. Raw Georgetown flint, leaf-shaped blade, high quality raw, 6 3/16 inches long by 1 5/8 inches wide by 5/16 inches thick. Yeah, high quality stuff, easy to thin down, relatively speaking. It worked out well. Sharpened all the way around. Same with the first blade. Next item, 2A03. Raw Edwards Plateau chert, leaf-shaped blade, low quality raw, 4 3/4 inches long. Okay. Now this one here, this one was extremely difficult for me to nap. It's raw and it has different consistencies, but overall it was the same steppy, very, very tough, but also very durable type Edwards Plateau chert. It is sharpened all the way around. It's got a little bit of serration going on. Yeah, it started out as a much bigger piece, and the most of the trouble I had was down in this area, where there's a little patch of concrete here. It was pretty stubborn, and right there. Anyway, it did work out. Next item, 2A04. Raw Central Texas Owl Creek tan chert, leaf-shaped blade, high quality raw, 4 inches long. Okay. This one was actually very nice to nap. Sharpened up well. I didn't have to spend a lot of time pressure flaking this one. Not like the first two. This is a bit softer material than the Georgetown. It just feels less harsh and it naps very well. There was an issue with a little bit. There's slight pockets of concrete, but it's not too bad. All right. (2A05). This one is raw Central Texas gravel chert, preform or blade, high quality raw, 3 1/4 inches long. Yeah, high quality raw for a gravel chert is rare. But yeah, it was definitely river tumbled. This cobble that I napped this from had a smooth cortex. The chert is high quality, translucent a little bit around the edges. The concrete in this one, slight amount, wasn't too bad. I was not able to thin it down more than this because I wanted to keep it wider for you guys that want this for something that has barbs or whatever. You can put notches in it, put barbs in it. All right. So yeah, to get rid of that lump, I would have to reduce the width. Okay. Next item, 2A06. I did this one on video with natural tools. All the other ones are done with steel. Raw Colorado basalt, San Pedro point, low quality raw, 2 3/8 inches long. Okay, I call it a low quality because it's difficult to run flakes on it, but pressure flaking is not bad. And a larger point won't be as difficult as a smaller point, especially if the notching is non-existent or very easy to do. Like if it has wide notches or just a contracting stem or something, it's not difficult. But when you start getting small with narrow notches, that's when it gets difficult to work with this type of material, especially with natural tools. Okay. Next item is actually three arrowheads. 2A07. All made with Texas chert. I think this one is a heat treat, West Texas chert. This is a Central Texas. Both of these are Central Texas, and I believe this is Georgetown. Scalorn, Georgetown Scalorn, Central Texas type chert, Harrell, and Toya. It could also be a Harrell. This one has slight serrations. Semi-translucent. This one is translucent. And this one not translucent. Okay. All together under one item. Okay, next, let's see. I'm getting rid of some of my steel and metal tools and stuff. Item 208. This is a collection of old tools that I'm just retiring my short pressure flakers because of my wrists. There's also a little stick of aluminum. Let's see, what is this here? I think it's a 1/2 inch. Let me see. That's 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 by a little over 4 inches. A little piece of a grinding wheel, medium grit, I believe. Yeah, I just used some of these flakers the other day, like yesterday or the day before. These are made from picks I got at Lowe's. I just ground down these tips, 2 different shapes, spatula and pointed. These pads, I didn't shape them yet, but I usually shape these into a dome shape. But I'm going to make wood-backed pads instead of these solid leather. Although these don't flex very much, I'm going to make some wood-backed pads, so I'm going to just sell these. I'm not going to use them. This is a pad I've been using for some videos. But again, I'm going to make a whole new set of pads that are wood-backed. Okay. So these are all together under item 208. And why did I include the braider? Just to give you an idea what grit I use when I nap. As far as the finer grit. It's not ultra fine, it's just finer. Alright, so next on the list, 2A09. This one is Brooks and Bifaces. Here we go. Low quality Northern Texas chert. That one hurt because I slipped and broke this by accident. I hit it right there. It wasn't going to be a nice blade anyway. It was a practice blade, but even when I break these, it hurts. All right. This one is an overshot on a piece of Georgetown. Georgetown medium quality. I was having trouble thinning it down, so I just hit it way too hard right here on this side. Ended up overshooting. Might make two interesting points. This is a basalt spall from from the San Pedro video. This is a broken piece made from Georgetown blue or Georgetown black. I think it's Georgetown blue, although it's more like a dark gray. But it has a different feel to it than this Georgetown. This is some of my favorite stuff, this darker stuff. But it breaks easily, which is a bummer. This is a point from the last auction that ended up not getting sold. And a bunch of other little pieces. This one has a crack in it. It's translucent root beerish type shirt. And a bunch of these other various quality shirts. This one I think is actually Buffalo River heat treat. Yeah, I think that's a Buffalo River heat treat. Buffalo River heat treat. West Texas heat treat. Yeah, West Texas heat treat. This one, Central Texas shirt. Edwards type. And this one, gosh, it's a gravel shirt probably. Yeah, gravel shirt. All right, from Texas. And I'm going to add more flakes to fill this box so it'll be completely full. So I'll add flakes in there, mostly Georgetown flakes. Although I may add some other shirts. Next item, 2A10 spalls of various different types. This is Georgetown. This is Central Texas gravel shirt, high quality. This one is heat treated West Texas. Let me think here. Yeah, heat treated West Texas type stuff, but it's kind of a lower quality heat treat. Even when it's heat treated, it's not that great. This one is a heat treat also, West Texas, but higher grade, but more brittle. Root beer raw. Central Texas, just mottled colored shirt with some serious concrete in it. It's raw. I would consider that low quality raw. Medium quality raw. Edwards shirt. Some of the Owl Creek yellow. Central Texas high quality raw. Edwards Plateau shirt. This one is a medium quality raw. This is probably, I think this is a West Texas heat treat. Very low quality to start with, but after it was heated, I guess it was all right. But yeah, I didn't want to mess with it. It's too crumbly. Let's see, just broken pieces. Little biface of Rainy Buttes. Texas shirt, old piece. I don't know. Edwards Plateau. No, hold on. This is Hornstone. Hornstone. Probably Indiana Hornstone. And this is Texas shirt. All right, so this fills up the box, so I won't add any more to this box. And I'll probably have a hard time getting all these to fit again. Okay, but I will get them in there. Next, I'm offering 5 boxes of flakes. They will all be similar. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All of these items are similar boxes of flakes. All right, 5 boxes of flakes. They will be under these different numbers, but they will be very similar to this particular box. This box is 2A11. All right, Georgetown flakes. High quality Georgetown flakes. For the most part, although they do vary in quality sometimes, I can't guarantee that they'll all be nice. Like this one might not be that great. Most of these are high quality Georgetown. Let's get them all out. Okay, this is heat treated Buffalo River. 3 pieces here. This is all West Texas heat treat and raw mixed together. I'm not sure which is which, but you'll soon find out. And 2 or 3 pieces of Rainy Buttes flakes. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to cram these boxes full of flakes. Ship them out in small flat rate priority boxes. Should be 5. Or let's see, is it 4 or 5? Okay, 4. Yep, 4 of these boxes. Alright, that's it for the items. 15 items. Rules of the auction. It's not a live auction. The auctions will begin at 12 noon on Mondays Eastern Time and end at 9 p.m., which is 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. Again, this might upload late because it takes forever. And I think it's like almost 9 o'clock in the morning now. It should take like 3 hours, but you never know. Let's see, I'll be using YouTube's time tracker. To be fair, it's not always accurate. Okay, you just bid in the comments, right? And YouTube has a time tracker that attaches a time to your comment. I'll be using that time tracker to see if you bid on time. Okay? Try not to bid at the last minute. Okay. I'll pre-populate the comments with the item numbers and a timestamp where the item appears in the video. So this is a different timestamp. This will be a timestamp that I will write in, and you'll be able to see the item in the video when you click on that little timestamp in the comment that I put in there ahead of time. Please bid under the appropriate comment. If you don't bid under the appropriate comment, I will delete it. And if you didn't see where to bid, I'll bid for you in the right place if you can't figure it out. Also, if I see your bid, I will like it. I will click the like button on your bid so you know that I saw it. Okay? I keep forgetting to mention that, but if I see your bid, I will like it. If you have a like on your bid, that's me. So I saw it. Okay? The reason why I mention that is because sometimes bids are not seen. If you have trouble with your connection or something, sometimes your YouTube is screwy. It won't post your comments. All right? So that's why I mentioned that. All right. I'll monitor the comments periodically, but the best way to ask questions or resolve issues is to send me an email. Also, if you don't send me an email, I have no way of telling you that you won. I'm going to put that you won in the comment section. I'm going to respond to your winning comment with this little generic message: sold, thank you, and the item and the price. Please email me your name, address, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, just keep an eye out for my response if you win. Now, it's best to give me your email before you start bidding. You can just send me an email and say, I'm going to be bidding in the auction. Okay, cool. Now we have a communication started. If you don't intend on buying and you're just bidding, just be aware that, might make some people upset. Okay? Let's see. Shipping is free in the U.S. If it's international, some people are bidding internationally. That's fine, but I'm going to add some shipping costs to your winning bid. Right? If I ship first class package, I'll add $10. If I ship small priority flat rate box, I'll add $20, and for a medium box, I'll add $40. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, checks, or money orders. I can also send you an electronic invoice that you can pay with a credit card. I'll issue refunds if needed. If you can't pay for some reason, I'll award the item to the next highest bidder, and I'll announce it by email. I'll let you know by email. I'll sign all items unless you don't want me to, and I usually don't sign stuff that's brooks and bifaces that are in the brooks and bifaces boxes. I don't sign the flakes. Sometimes I don't sign the preforms. Depends on the quality. I sign the higher quality items. Shipping will begin on Tuesday after the auction. I will provide tracking numbers. Shipping is always done through the post office. Okay. I'm no longer taking side orders in case you don't see something, but you still want something. I'm not taking any side orders. I'm full. I'm booked. I'm totally swamped. So I'm not going to do that anymore. If you have the winning bid, but I don't see it, and I award the item to somebody else, just send me an email. We'll try to work something out. I do have some material coming. I've ordered a bunch of stuff. I might be able to make you a duplicate. All right? Might. So just be aware. Check your connection. Bid on something else. I mean, not bid. Comment somewhere else in YouTube. Make sure your comments are showing up somewhere else on YouTube before you comment in the auction. Or you can comment in my other videos. And if I see your comments, then chances are you'll be able to bid correctly. All right? Okay, that's it. Hope you had a good weekend and good luck.